If you're doing your own QuickBooks for your business, here's two things that I want you to watch out for so you don't screw everything up. I always recommend people have a bookkeeper who knows QuickBooks because if you're doing it yourself, you probably will mess it up. But if you really want to do it yourself, there are two things that I see get messed up all the time and what causes it. So here they are. One is when you make connections to different APIs, like say you connect to HubSpot, PandaDoc, Clover, something like that, where it's shooting invoices over and payments, and then it duplicates things on the QuickBooks end. So I would say if you're going to do your own books, I would not do the integrations because there's no way you're going to do it. So just look at what's coming in the bank, categorize it as income if it's income, and then vice versa for expenses. When you have all these APIs and even payroll APIs trying to connect things, things can get messed up. But I would have someone help you with the payroll API setup because that's worth having. Second, people kind of with that, they do incorrect matches to things. So for example, if you receive a payment for an invoice that's $500, you might see that come through the bank feed and you might match it to the wrong invoice that got paid. So now one customer didn't pay an invoice and it shows they paid it, and then another customer paid their invoice and it doesn't show that they paid it. Things can get really messed up when you click that match button in the bank feed. So always, if you're clicking match, which you do need to do, click on the match, make sure it matches, and you're good to go. So really the two things we're trying to avoid is external APIs creating things in QuickBooks that didn't actually exist in the bank or not matching them correctly and having duplicates. The way that you can check this is by reconciling your books monthly. Reconciling is just comparing what happened in QuickBooks to what happened in the bank. So watch a video on that if you need to. It's a little tricky at first, but it's not rocket science. And then secondly is make sure when you're ever doing matches or pairing, you're always actually doing legitimate matches.